The next expert with us today for this session is Dr. Ankit Bansal. He is working with Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Gulzar Group of Institutions, Ludhiana, Punjab, and currently holding the position of Professor, Computer Science and Engineering and Dean Accreditation. He has more than 15 years of teaching experience. He is also responsible for preparing the Institute for Institutional Accreditation by NAC India. His research interest includes cloud computing, Internet of Things, and medical informatics. He has, to his credit, more than two published Indian patents, 20 research publications in refereed international and national journals and conferences. He is instrumental in organizing conferences and faculty development programs. I welcome you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Amita,
Thank
for this nice introduction. Thank you, Dr. Raghavendra, and thank you, Mr. Ame, for being me here. So, I'm here to present my viewpoint on national education policy. As previous speakers have mentioned well, but in my opinion, it is a big question mark. I have covered few content: journey, socio-economic balancing, gender implications, multilingualism, multiple entry exit options, teachers, faculties, private and FDI intervention in education, and autonomy to institutions. So let's talk about Vision 2020, or the vision of NEP 2020. Earlier, we have three education policies. One was in 1968, second was in 1986 by Rajiv Gandhi, and again it was reviewed by PV Narasimha Rao in 1992. Now we have this policy in 2020. Have we achieved our goals of previous education policies? Is it so? We have to be visualized like previous milestones are cleared or not, and we have set a new milestone in new education policy 2020 that is to be implemented in 2040. We will measure our milestones in 2040. Is it good? NEP gives us the destination, but it doesn't give the journey. How NEP will be implemented, by when it will be implemented. In achieving milestones in 2040 or 2030, don't you feel it is a distant dream? And since education is a concurrent subject of state and center both, so are we expecting our governments which are non-BJP will implement it in the core spirit? I have doubt. Like Kejriwal, like Captain Amrinder Singh, like Mamata Banerjee, will they implement this NEP with its core spirit? Or even previous policies also, will state governments implement it in the core spirits? So I don't think it will be. Also, what promises will be made by NEP? They are not time bound. These are not time bound policies. Even after 1 year of implementing the policy, after 1 year of describing the policy, we are not able to achieve anything. We are not able to measure anything. We are not able to design anything for it. They propose national aptitude test. Don't you have enough tests? We have JEE examination, we have NEET examination, we have CAT examination, we have several other aptitude tests also, and they propose one more test. Don't you feel it encourage coachings and marketplace to spread coaching syndrome? Again, there will be a burden on our students only, even their parents also. So they have not defined the journey as well. Second one, they have talked about socio-economic balancing, but how? There is no term called constitutional reservation in the policy, in the whole NEP document. Don't you feel it will be a visionary policy? What about those who comes under economical weaker section? What about those who belongs to ST? What about those who are economically really weaker, Ati Mahadalit, in Bihar, Jharkhand like states? So will the NEP further not increase the differences? Like, please understand, people who are poor in background, they will encourage their wards to go to government schools. They will be taught in their respective regional languages, while the other students will go to private institution where they will learn things in English. So don't you feel there will be a vast difference among them? There will be a biasness. There will be a disturbance of socio-economic balancing. In my opinion, it is an exclusionary policy, not visionary. Then again, gendered implications. We are residing in India. India is that country where many people don't prefer their daughters to go in private schools. They prefer to admit their daughters in government schools, while they prefer to their sons in private schools. So again, there will be a huge gap between sons and daughters, male and female diversity. Okay, gendered implications will be there. Girls will not be able to learn English up to 7th grade or 5th grade, while the male childs will get this. So again, this is very complicated figure. Then we are talking about multilingualism. Though सुनने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है, but is it so? Do we have present teacher-student ratio perfect? Even we are so much pendency in every government schools, government colleges, government universities, everywhere. In the private universities also, teachers are not appropriate. So from where we will find the teachers? And we are talking about multidisciplinary approach and multilingualism approach. Do we have study materials? Even we want to copy, our NEP want to copy the education policy of China, where only one language is there. Even other countries also, German, France, where only one active language. India has 22 active languages. So can our body curriculum designers will design the course curriculum in 22 active languages? Don't you feel, is this a joke? So from where we find competent teachers? Like suppose I am a math teacher, so I cannot teach math in Hindi. I have to teach math in English if I learned math in English. That is another big issue. So this is again disturbing situation. Next one is multiple entry exit options in 4 years. Have you ever think about the professional colleges which are there in the India? What about those? Already we are having so many ITIs, so many GTIs, so many diploma colleges for this 1 year, 2 year or 3 year programs. But we want to inculcate that every bachelor's degree will be of 4 years, having multi-entry and multi-exit options. And don't you feel that student will not continue the program after he getting diploma? And what is the guarantee that after getting diploma he will get the job? Although also there is also a figure today also that like people are not getting jobs. But what is its guarantee that students after diploma of 1 year or 2 year will get the jobs? And again, we are giving flexibility to the students who don't know. They need teachers. We are giving them flexibility that you please select your subject. We are not making the jack of all trades. And what will be the outcome? Should it not be master of none? If a student is coming for engineering, he wants to go for engineering, but he wants to go for photography also. So do you feel he will be capable in photography and engineering both? I don't think. Like again, there is a question mark on education system. It will be goalless. There should be some goal. After 1 year I will be able to. After 2 years I will be able to. And what about the implementing agencies? How much we are giving autonomy to the institutions? They will redo the curriculum. They will change the curriculum as per this norm. I don't think. Even AICT gave us model syllabus in 2015. Till now, all the universities have not gathered their proper schemes of multiple entry and exit options. So we have to think over it. Even government has to think over it. Is it right or wrong? And will the professional institutions really be professional? Professional institutions, I am talking about medical institutions, I am talking about engineering institutions, I am talking about pharmacy institutions. What will be their future? We are not thinking about any future. So again, and wow, NEP understands that teacher and faculty as the heart of learning process. Is it so? They are not talking about faculty much. They are saying that they will work on recruitment, they will work on professional development, they will work on positive working environment, they will work on service conditions. But what is the present scenario? We don't have enough teachers as per the current requirement, and we are expecting that more and more teachers will be introduced in the teaching. And even NEP has no guidelines for it, no time-bound policies for it. Teacher recruitment will be there by this term, by this term, by this term. And what about the service conditions? They will become deteriorating. They will become deteriorating. NEP even don't have a clear term of probation period of a teacher. Now it will be sole responsibility of the government and the appraisal body. If appraisal body doesn't permit, person will not getting his tenure regular. So this is another major feature. Even the pay commissions, NEP haven't talked about any pay commission for so far. In whole document, there is no word called pay commissions. Salary on time. Wow. Teachers are not getting salaries, my friends. Right now, from the COVID scenario, last 1 year, teachers are getting salary delayed, even partial salaries, even no salaries. So, is there any policy regarding salary on time? Nobody cares about it. They are caring about only flexibility to the student. They are caring about the only gross enrollment ratio, but they are not bothering about salary on time or pay commissions or something like that. Even they don't give any guidelines for the private organization of the appraisal of teacher or faculty members. This is the height of this NEP. So we need to understand it, what we are going to. Again, encouragement. NEP says that it will encourage and facilitate the true philanthropic private and community participation. Don't you feel they are making us fools? What do you mean by private and community participation? They are inviting foreign universities to get into Indian system. Don't we have private schools, colleges and universities? We already have enough, but still government is inviting them. And they are also saying education is a public service. Will it be a public service when we will allot things to the foreign universities? See, in case of Haryana also, have you heard about, if you heard about Rajiv Gandhi Education City in Haryana, Sonipat, what government did in 2006? They acquired 2076 acres of land at the rate of 12.76 lakhs per acre. Instead of the market rate was 1 crore per acre. And the infrastructure was developed by the foreign universities only. It was a case study that you find on the internet. Government will not acquire land for the universities. If foreign universities will come, government will acquire the land. What about the local relatives? Even they have not mentioned any guidelines regarding the reservation of the students, regarding the appointment of the teacher from the local areas to the private or foreign universities. Means they have no control over any private or foreign universities regarding this. So we need to think about, this is again a question mark on NEP. I don't think it is a right decision of the government or it is a right policy. And then last but not the least, autonomy to the institutions. NEP is talking about autonomy to the institutions. We are giving autonomy. We will make institutions autonomous. We will make clusters. We will restructure. What does it work? I don't think. We have so many regulatory bodies. Don't you feel? We have AICT, we have UGC, we have NAC, we have NBA, we have PCI, we have DST, and so on. But they are not able to monitor all the things. Things are worst right now. And they will make only one commission, that is Higher Education Commission of India, and they expect that it will monitor all the things. And again, they will, once they give autonomy to an institution, then institution will be autonomous. They will be eligible to design their curriculum. They will be able to develop their own rules. They will be able to develop their own degrees. Will it work? See, what about the present situation? What happens afterwards? And in the current scenario, what is doing? We will wait. Managements of private engineering colleges are saying, okay, we are waiting for the new education policy to be implemented. For what? For only teacher salary, for only students admissions. Okay? NEP has given light but tight framework. They have given word light but tight. Means they are going to embed accreditation, regulation, funding and standards under one umbrella, that is HECI. Will it be okay? Do you feel will it work? अभी 4 bodies मिलके कुछ नहीं कर पा रही हैं. They are not able to make things right. And they are expecting that only one umbrella will monitor all the things. So this is all about my talk. I'm saying this, but just it is ironic that NEP claims to provide education to historically marginalized, disadvantaged, and underrepresented